Chicagoland, and it is the off season for NASCAR, so we're doing tracks that you would think we would normally not do in the regular season. They got it right here with Chicagoland, even though we've run Chicagoland a bunch with this car. But I don't remember the last time I have. But I was going to run the next gens, and I saw they were at Kansas, so not really excited to run that. I mean, that's a normal track. I'd be interested in trying the next gens here, and maybe Chicagoland's on the schedule later in the coming weeks for the next gens, I'm not sure. But I figure I'd hop in this. It's a track they don't go to anymore. Pretty sure I've run this combo before, but I cannot remember the last time that I did. We are in here, we're number 7. I think it's 45 laps. This is an extremely weird setup. I don't know what they got going on with it. I kind of like it, but it also feels like I'm dragging the splitter around the entire track. Like it feels like we're bottoming out the whole time, which is strange. I mean, it's pretty loose, especially in turn 3 and 4, which I like. But the dragging of the splitter around the track kind of is odd. We'll see how it races. Hot lap, you want to be up top. I would say, I'm not positive, but just putting in a banker here. I'm not looking to qualify too good. I mean, that was not a good lap. Even if I tried qualifying well, I doubt I could. Try and get a better run here. We got a little grip in the middle of the corner. It's going to be about taking care of the tires if we can get a green flag run. We'll see if we actually can. Big loose, just gotta wait. I'm not gonna force it on throttle. Looks like we might be a 1/10.5 quicker here. Just hear the splitter slam in the ground. Well, we run a quicker lap and it doesn't move us up at all in the standings, so that's to be expected, I guess. They're doing .9s up there. We're about 4/10 off. Yeah, about 4/10. But that's fine. I'm not concerned with that. I knew I wouldn't have hot lapping speed. 24 up there looking pretty quick. Beats out the 9. The 11 was the fastest in my practice, and he goes about 2/10 slower than he did in my practice. We are basically dead last of the people that qualified. That's okay. We're going to be trying to save some tires, just trying to avoid the mess if we can. See if we can work our way into the top 10 as the number 7 car. If not, then hopefully we at least have a good race. We can take a look at this thing. I really feel like it's dragging the splitter, like down the straightaways even. I mean, it's not right there. If we can even see it. You can kind of hear it scraping too, I think. I don't know. Maybe the track's just bumpy. It's probably going to be too hard to tell. I mean, you can definitely see it hitting, I think. Yeah. A lot of contact there, but that isn't unexpected with low tire pressures in the corner. Even down the straightaway. I don't know. Maybe it's just really tight to the ground, which is what you want in the setup anyway, but it's not something you usually get for the fixed stuff. But it's kind of fun. I had at first thought they maybe put the wrong setup in, but it's Chicagoland, so not using hardly any brake. I don't even think I'm getting off mid-throttle, really, through the center of the corner. Let's take a look. I think I'm just like a half lift and then getting back on throttle as quick as I can without it getting too loose. That was a little bit bigger of a lift. Then I get quickly back to half throttle before we get back to full. But we're not looking fast. I didn't think I would be. I'm usually never good here when the top 3 NASCAR series come here. For whatever reason, I'm not as quick as a lot of these guys. But that's okay. I'm sure we'll see some people running the wall. There might be some wrecks that we got to dodge. If I can just take care of my tires, keep it from getting too loose, I'll be happy. It's a high strength of field anyway, so. It's a high strength of field. I'd be happy to get into the top 10, but we got quite a ways to go before we can get to there. And apologies for the lack of videos over the weekend and mostly last week. This is the busy season for me, especially on the weekend. I was not able to race the truck finale at Phoenix on Friday night. I'd already left town, and I think I'm going to be pretty much busy every weekend until after New Year, with November and December, the holiday season. But planning on getting some racing done this week, and obviously got Diet Dr. Pepper Series Thursday night. Last 2 races of the season before that goes into the off season. And we'll see what happens after that. See what kind of fun combos we can run in official. Probably won't do the next gens at Kansas. If it was a track that they didn't go to in the season, then I might. But being the off season, I don't think we need to be running Kansas. Maybe Kansas is really fun in them, I don't know, but I'm not interested, really. We'll see how this goes, just try and take care of the cars, see if we can avoid just dropping like a rock, nearly slamming the guy in front of me, and the guy behind me nearly slams into me as we start going and then come to a complete stop for some reason, but thankfully no contact. That was going to be a quick 4X. I was waiting for it. They all started going in front of me and then they stopped, so somebody up there probably didn't go and somebody was just going without looking, and then realized all of a sudden. Fuel-wise, we're totally fine. This is the fixed series, so not long enough for a fuel stop. Starting back here in 18th. I imagine it's going to be pretty tough to make passes just because that high side's pretty good. But we'll see. With this thing being as loose as it is, it might not be that bad. Start zones are also enabled. Got to keep that in mind. See if people are complaining about getting black flags like they were at Phoenix on the outside front row.
What?
And we're off. 25's gonna win it from back here, I'll tell you. Just don't get loose through the center. Still 3 middle. Should be clear in the bottom here in just a second. If I can lift off and get behind the 4. I want to be on the bottom anyway, save some tires, they're wrecking anyway. Whoa, how did we miss? They're wrecking ahead as well. Whoop.
That was on me, Keller. That's on me.
Whew. Had to dodge 2 wrecks there.
10 out of 10 checkup skills. I appreciate you, sir.
2 for 1 special on the missing the wreck there. That was scary.
Sorry if I got caught on that.
Well,
pit road is now open.
Oh yeah, 25. Incredible check skills. Thank you very much.
I feel like I'm back in Phoenix.
yeah, no kidding.
Exactly like what?
But with how loose this thing was, especially on cold tires, that is not unexpected to see at all. People looping it in 3 and 4 the first time. I mean, it is really loose in 3 and 4. We got a lot of people coming in. I don't think that's necessary. For me, I didn't get any damage, but that's alright. Thankfully we didn't get any damage, but that was pretty close. pretty darn close. We start this one off with a quick caution. Hopefully we can get going. See if we can just ride the bottom for a bit, see what happens. Maybe dodge another wreck. I was gonna just follow the 4 for a little bit, but as soon as I got in behind them, they just all wrecked in front of us. So that didn't work out. Really looking forward to Legacy Phoenix in the Gen 4 Thursday night. That's going to be a fun one. 150 something laps, 56 I think. Very interested to see how that's going to race. I think it's going to be pretty fun. And hopefully we get some long green runs, which I expect we will. And the championship could be clinched at Phoenix as well this week for the first season in the Diet Dr. Pepper series. Alright, how many spots did we move up here?
Pit road is closed.
We're up to 13th? Yeah. Up to 13th from 18th, gained 5 spots in 1 lap because they all wrecked in front of us, and then a whole bunch of people pit. But at least we're starting on the inside here. I want to stay on the inside for as much as I can early on. Take care of those tires. Try and keep them from sliding too much out of the corner loose, because that's not going to get any better. I should have looked at the track temp. I imagine it's pretty high. I don't know. We're racing at like 1 o'clock here, 1:30. Hottest part of the day. Jonathan saying hi. He is in the 19 car. Whoops. Meant to send that to him, but I guess we'll give everyone a good luck 4 laps into this race. That's fine.
Alright, man, we're going green next.
Alright, starting on the inside.
Right,
We're going to be behind
the inside
the
row.
25.
Keep digging, man.
Oh, and the other Gavin in here as well as a fan. Cool. He had gotten the pole, I think, but he went to the back. He might have been in that wreck. I don't know. He's in the 24. Very cool. Couple viewers in here. Hopefully we have a good race. We're all back here, mired in traffic at the moment. But I hope we get a longer run in and can get spread out and have those tires come into play. Not that I think I'd be any good
Ready?
at saving. This is one of my worst cars at saving the right front. I'm usually okay in a lot of the other stock cars, but this car is always giving me trouble. I used to be really bad at it.
Green flag.
That thing wanted to jump sideways on me under acceleration there. Got the 6
Still there.
backing off, I guess. I don't know.
Hold your line. You got one out.
I don't know what he's doing. Now he's not backing off, so I really don't know. Maybe he just got loose at the start or something. Well, we're in the middle now.
Still there.
Did not want to be here,
Still there.
but the 6 kind of didn't give us an option. Ooh, massive nose push right there.
Man,
Okay, just gotta wait. Love to get to the bottom, but there's just no way to do that right now. 25 pushing up towards the wall. Yeah, we're just stuck up here now. That was really unfortunate that the 6 was on the bottom there. Oh, big loose. Whew. That was scary. Now we should be able to get to the bottom. I hope. Nope. We cannot. Should we give enough room in case he doesn't go to the apron? We are struggling, but we got a lot of people that pit that were ahead of us, so that could be why we're losing so many positions here. Really don't want to be up top. Okay, we're clear. Let's see if we get in behind the 5. They haven't wrecked, so that's good. We nearly self-spun in the middle 3 wide a couple laps ago. There's still 3 ahead of us. It's already pretty tight, probably just from those couple laps we were stuck up top. Just gonna go ahead and get down here. Try not to clip the apron. It might be 3 wide. And we got the 18 behind us looking to get to our inside as well. I don't think we actually were 3 wide. 13's getting loose in the middle, kind of like I was. I nearly pushed up into him. This is a cluster back here. We're still alive, though. Somebody's looping it down in the grass. And it's a lot tighter in the draft on entry. Or we just hurt the tires so bad.
Sorry about that, man. I just looked way up off the bottom. Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Okay, we might be 3 again.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
Maybe not. I don't know. I can't hardly tell.
31.796 outside. Still there.
Somebody's in the wall. It's the 21 car. 25 comes down. Woo.
Bottom 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
Okay, we're all right. Everything's fine.
Got one outside. Still there. Hold your line.
Nice and easy.
Still there. Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high.
I feel like I'm overdriving entry.
Got one outside.
And I'm pushing up too much out of the corner,
All clear,
but
all clear.
I feel like I'm being really affected by dirty air right now. Nice and easy. Alright, we're up to 14th through all that mess.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Be careful not to push up
All clear, all
into the
clear.
3.
All right, man.
Oh, we got a yellow. We pit for tires.
Your road is closed.
Felt like we hurt him pretty bad there. We still got 30 to go, but we got 2 sets. That was sketchy. That was sketchy. Really wanted that to keep going because I don't know if we're going to get spread out otherwise. I mean, we are just in a pack.
And we're off to a fantastic week.
That was incredibly, incredibly sketchy. I was just behind the 5, but felt like everyone was behind us trying to get alongside us. I guess we were kind of maintaining okay with the 18 behind us. Is everyone going to pit? I guess if everyone pits, we'll pit, but felt like we really used them up, and this is an abrasive track. Probably would do us good to pit for a set. We got 2 sets left. We can go another 15 laps, take the last set. Everybody's coming.
I don't know how, but my car is still pretty fast, even with 3 minutes of damage.
It's not speed.
Boxing, 10,
That would not be a good thing to do.
Sorry, Jacob.
Let's take a look at what these tires are going to be.
3,
Man, my
2,
screen went black at the beginning of the race. That's why I went down.
right here.
It sucks.
96, 95, so
You're
that's
back
not
in now,
terrible.
Yeah, I had the best qualifying effort of my life, and I still was like 10th and a half off the leaders.
Alright, that's it, go.
Alright. Let's just go ahead and drive through the pit boxes. Don't run into anybody.
Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining.
1 set of tires left. We got
Still think you can stay quiet after the radio after that one.
a little bit of the race left. Cut it in half if there's another caution. But if there's a late caution after we've done 15 laps and we don't have a set of tires left, that could be bad. So,
Catch the 12.
not sure what we're going to do with that.
Where's Space Car?
Man, we're not off throttle hardly at all, seems like, and we just really can't get spread out on this fixed setup. That's unfortunate, because that was just all clumped together. Any little mistake would have wrecked 20 of us. But we survived. Everyone around us survived. I didn't see where the wreck was. I guess behind us. We'll try and survive the next one. We'll see what we're in here. We are in 14th. Man, I want to be on the bottom. I felt like our tires probably would have been a lot better there if we didn't get shuffled to the top immediately. Because tire wear really matters in the first few laps of a run. And we had to get up top because the 6, I don't know if he got loose and went to the apron and was way off pace on the front stretch. I thought he was just back, like going to the back. But then he stayed on our inside and raced us pretty hard in 1 and 2, so I guess he just got loose or something. But then we got stuck in the middle 3 wide for a minute and then finally cleared the guy on the outside. And that shuffled us to the top lane. But man, this is intense. That is for sure. We will see what we can do to maintain track position.
Catch the 12 car.
Still gotta probably avoid some wrecks. They're looking okay ahead of us that run,
Alright, man, we're going
and the
green
caution
next
came
time
from
by.
behind us,
Alright, man,
so
line up on the outside road now.
maybe we'll be okay.
5 car.
As long as we don't lose a ton of spots because we're slow. Are we going to be able to get back to the bottom? I don't know. I hope so. I sure hope so.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry again. I think it was 23 that spot. I ran into the back of them. There were 2 different spins to the supposed spin.
But we're in 14th, and I don't feel much faster than that at this point. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a top 10, but everybody's kind of right exactly the same speed, so maybe we're closer than I feel like. I don't know. We'll see what we can get out of this. We got to survive first part in order to make it to the end, so that's our #1 goal here. See what's what.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Okay, actually got a pretty decent start there.
To the 24.914.
Get to the bottom in front of the 13. Well, could have been aggressive with it. Kind of cut it close with the 13 there. I should have been down a little bit sooner, but I hesitated.
Still there? What's the line?
Gotta remember it's loose on new tires in 3 and 4. '25's getting loose. Holy cow. And that guy just turns us.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Good job,
Caution is out.
12.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 20 car. Catch the 20 car. We got damage on the front end.
Alright. Guy just turns us. Checked up for the guy and he just comes down and turns us.
Can someone check my left rear damage?
We'll turn tires off. See what we got. I think we're alright damage-wise, but that was unfortunate. 25 clipped the apron, got loose, shoved way up the track, and then the 12, as we were checking up for that, just absolutely turns down and hooks us in the right rear, so. We had him, the 25 cleared. We'd gotten checked up and got around him, and then
Hey, Michael, want to take a look at my left rear?
decided that was not to be the case. We'll check the tires as well. I turned them off. We don't want to waste them too early.
It's not real bad.
So we'll come make sure the damage isn't too bad.
Just got like scrapes on it, that's it.
What is the RPM at?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if I got net coded into that or if I was actually in it.
Alright.
It hardly slowed me down, but I was up at the wall, so.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Appreciate
Right
it.
here. We can repair most of the damage.
50
No
seconds. We'll just get it all fixed. Should be able to do it without going a lap down. As long as we don't turn the engine off. Oh, that's frustrating, but I don't feel like there was anything we could have done there. I mean, I had to check up or I was going to plow into the back of the 25, so. We had the 25 cleared, we were on his inside. But then the 12 from the middle just turned left. So. Nothing we could have done about that one, I don't think. Should be able to get this done, I think, before the pace car gets here. For some reason, seconds on pit road are quicker than seconds on track.
That's it, go.
Under yellow, at least. Tires, we'll look at that. 97, 97. That's pretty bad.
Line up single file.
But I did not want to take a set there.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man,
Well.
line up on the inside row. Catch the 24 car.
Just downshifted to first, not paying attention. That's not what I wanted to do. Probably scared the 21. I did not mean to do that. We're going to be really slow with tires now. That's unfortunate, but maybe there's going to be another big wreck and we can be okay. Salvage something out of this.
Alright, man, halfway this time by.
We can get caught up. Alright, just got here in time. Just got here in time.
Get ready.
Alright. Got to keep in mind that we're damaged. Our tires are terrible now. And probably just going to fall to dead last and sit there. But I can't panic.
The pace car is in.
We got to know that's going to happen. We just got to get lucky and have the field wreck. For us to get anything out of this now, probably.
Got one outside.
We're 3 wide, I think.
5, 4. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Got one outside. 2 wide there. Stay low.
Because everyone's got to jump it at their earliest opportunity.
Go there. Hold the line. Stay low. Go there. Hold the line.
Try not to get too loose. Should be alright.
Clear
Holy cow, it's tight.
Still there.
That's the right front
Clear, all
yelling. Only 20 to go, but I imagine there's going to be a couple more yellows just with this pack racing. If I had to guess. We're in 20th. That was apparently our fastest lap of the race, so
just hit the fastest lap.
really tell how slow we were going at the beginning if we're broken with damaged tires doing our fastest laps. I don't think we're that broken. I think we're alright damage-wise. We didn't really get hit that hard. Plus, we just fixed what we could on pit road.
Outside.
Still doing fastest laps of the race.
Clear high. You got one outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide. Hold your line.
19 really slowed in the center there.
Still there.
Middle lane. 21 gets around him on the outside. Somebody's going to the apron. Okay. That was kind of scary. I don't know if he got the wall or what happened. Maybe he got loose in 3 and 4. When's the next wreck gonna be? We're in 18th. Isn't that where we qualified? Are we doing just as good as we were there? I guess that's something. I don't know if we should go to the top and try and get around people, or if we should just sit here, try and save tires a little bit, in case this does go green. Oh, that's unfortunate for him there, lagging out. I feel like we could get around the 20 if we went to the outside, but I don't know. Might be able to just go to his inside here.
1.584 outside.
That works.
Still there.
Well, it did until the car decided not to turn.
Stay low. There's a car on the
That was
outside.
really bad. Holy cow.
Stay low. Still there. Hold your line.
Okay, nearly clear of him. On the inside of this guy now.
2 wide there. Stay low. All clear.
Clear
all
him. Can we get a good enough exit to stay in front of
One
him?
outside.
Not yet.
Stay low. There's a car on the
Maybe in
outside.
3 and 4. Seems like
Still there.
bottom in 3 and 4 is pretty good.
All clear. All clear. Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
As long as we're not spinning. Okay. Alright. Puts us 16th. So that's cool. Got people up there dragging the wall. That might be a wreck. Is that the 12 car, probably? That bright car? Kind of settled in, got a little groove going. We got some space around us.
3, man.
Still some 3 wide going on up there. Seems like they're all fighting for the top right now.
Outside.
Oh man,
Stay low.
I cannot get this car to turn in 1 and 2.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. All clear. All clear.
Clear the 21, wash up in front of them. Hopefully we can stay clear of them. We get a good 1 and 2 here.
You got one outside. All clear. All
Especially
clear.
if he dives it in that deep. Got somebody on the apron up ahead, maybe coming out of the pits. I think that looks like 25. It is. I saw he didn't have a bumper on pit road. Surprisingly, we are not that far off pace after a little bit of contact. I figured with how much this is pack racing and how any little aero contact usually hurts so bad that we'd be pretty bad, especially with the tires. It's actually not terrible. Try to get around 25 here.
Got one inside. Still there.
Just backs
Clear
off
low,
for
clear
us.
low.
Thank you. Pretty sure he knows that we are not the one that wrecked, or not the one that wrecked him. We had him cleared. We were alongside him after he had the mistake. My gosh, it is tight in 1 and 2. Holy cow. We got 9 to go. Might be able to sneak a decent finish out of this, even with our current state. If this stays green. I don't know. It's gonna be tough to pass people, especially if they're too wide up here.
R4 has taken the lead.
9 had a terrible push, and I had to get out of it or I was going to plow into him.
Stay low.
We're not the only ones dealing with tight in 1 and 2, that's for sure. 14's into the wall up there. I'm sliding up. 14 grabs the wall again. Alright, 14 might be in the wall again.
Stay low. There's
Keep having to get off the throttle because if I don't, I'm going to hit people that are
clear high.
up near the wall. 3 and 4 feels fine. 22, there's just no turn. Puts us 13th. I'm pretty happy with that. I'd be happy if we could get 13th out of this. We could end up getting a couple more here, depending on what happens. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up to these guys or not. I'd like this to finish green, though. I don't want a green-white checkered. That'll just be a big mess. I don't really have the short run speed from what we've seen from the restarts that we've had already.
5 laps to go. This is less than optimal.
Yeah, but it's acceptable.
R2.
Gosh, it is tight. Could not get it to the white line that time. Try to use a little brake, see if I can get the car to the bottom before getting back on throttle. Oh my gosh, this 12 car.
All clear, all clear.
Wow, okay. Didn't think it'd get that loose. Alright. Settle down, keep the tires underneath us. Try not to go to the apron again. Alright. Much better 3 and 4 that time.
The lead is on 32.586.
Ooh, nearly into the wall. We gotta be careful. It's so tight out of turn 2. Could easily push up into it. It's a little bit loose in 3 and 4 though. These guys are too wide here. It's gonna make it difficult for us. Might be able to go 3 though.
Outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide. You got one outside. 2 wide there.
Had to take that.
Still there. Still there.
Coming to the white flag, I think.
Still there. Alright, man. White flag at the line.
Alright, try and get a decent
Stay low.
1 and 2 here without pushing so bad. Somebody's bumper's flying off.
Above that, Joseph.
Stay low.
They're still wrecking each other.
Working back straight.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Huge
Your
wreck.
guys are pushing.
Could have beat the 12 probably had we not had to check up for that.
You're the one that cleared yourself up.
Somebody else is wrecking we might be able to get. Maybe. We might have just beat him. I don't know. 10th?
There's the check.
Looks like we get our top 10.
Also, Ben, you were blinking like
Great job,
crazy.
driver.
I'll take a 10th after that. Probably should have taken our tires when we went to get the damage fixed, but I didn't think they'd go all green to the end. But they all wrecked on the white flag, that's for sure. I don't think we got that guy that was on the front stretch. I think we barely got beat by him. Gained a couple free spots there. That was tough. Pretty good hard racing though. I kept it clean. People around me really didn't, but I'm okay with how I did, personally speaking. Take a look at the contacts. Make sure that's muted. I think this is just a few separate wrecks. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's people wrecking up here, but first up is 23 just getting loose in the center, 3 and 4 on new tires. It's just those things have no grip, and 3 and 4 starting off. And he gets into that, and then there's a big wreck up here, even bigger than that one. Yeah, right. We'll take a look. 20 also gets loose up here. Gets the 18 and then the amp car. And then slides down, and really for how much he moved across the track there and how much he slid, not that many people got involved. So I'm just trying to get in line behind the 4, run the bottom, save some tires. Then the 23 wrecks, we nearly get into him, and then we're having to check up for this next wreck, 23 coming across, but everyone does a pretty dang good job of missing all that after the fact. 75-81 there, so we were wearing out that right front, but I think we were still maybe better off than the people that had been running the top that whole time, because we were catching that big group ahead of us that whole time, amazingly, even with starting on like 97% tires instead of 100% like everybody else. 3 just comes up, maybe got loose, puts it in the wall ahead of the 21. 25 might get the wall here, or the car in front of him might get the wall, or maybe there won't be any contact at all. We're not seeing him for any reason. The 11, 11 comes up and the 21's there. There's a little bit of net code. They maybe wouldn't have made contact there without that. That puts the 11 into the outside wall, but nobody hits him either as he spins to the inside. Everyone in this server was pretty good at dodging wrecks. We didn't even get that hit that hard when we spun. So 25's washing up the track, and then we get hit by the 12 there. There's a little net code involved. He was trying to shoot a gap that didn't exist, and that's why we got sent into the wall. And we're the only one that spins, but I think the 25 got the worst part of the damage from all that. And he comes back out on track. So, does he just clip the apron? I think he does. And he gets loose, clips the apron. That causes him to wash way up the track and lose momentum, so I just have to kind of let off the gas and turn left to go underneath of him. And then the 12 trying to fit his car in between me and the 25 and just hooks us. Regardless of net code, I mean, we were going to make contact with that. Instead of backing off, he just decides to drive through us, but can't control other people's cars. So that was our incident. We're back going here. This is lap 26. Just some door contact. It's going to be a little bit of the wall. Everyone's running both lanes really close. I don't think we're going to see anything else until the white flag lap right at the end. Maybe people into the wall like that. 14 was in the wall there. He might be in it again. Yeah, he's going to get it. It's not slowing him down much. And then they're all getting it. 12's just dragging it, plowing it. Out of turn 2. And then they're 3 wide. 3 comes down and gets the 16. Maybe didn't know they were 3 there. People just right up by the wall. See, I cannot get this close because I am so afraid of putting it in the wall like that and then just... I mean, that can ruin your race so easily. Making wall contact like that. And then lap 38. 1 grabs a bit of the wall on exit. Especially 1 and 2 with how tight it was. I'd be so nervous running up there because if I overdrive it one little time, it plowed so bad on old tires that, I mean, there'd be no way. And I have the tendency to overdrive it. If I miss the corner, I typically overdrive it rather than underdrive it. So that would have been the worst situation for me. So now we're lap 41, almost to the white flag. More people grabbing the wall. 43. There's some dust on the track up there. Dust and marbles. 18. I think that's what the 6 was complaining about. 18 coming up in front of him there. That's where the bumper flies off from. He's like sliding up in front of him. I don't know if he had a ton of control over that. He kind of got hit by the 8, and that kind of got him loose. And then that's not the 18, that's the 10. I think I've been calling him the 18 the whole time. Looks like the 18 from the back. So then the 6 just pushes up and gets him after that, and that's the 2 cars we saw there. Oh man, a lot of people got into that one. That looked like a pretty big wreck from my mirror. People still plowing into this, man. 21, I mean, it's white flag, you can't check up really, and then just eats it, and then, oh my gosh, 15 flying in, full speed, T-bones the guy. And then I think the only other thing to look at is this guy up into the wall that we nearly beat. The 17, looks like he just gets loose. Trying to get all he can at the finish. Everybody's getting loose. 18 really got, or 17 really got loose. We nearly beat him to the line. Looked a lot closer from in-car, but I don't think it actually was very close. Yeah, we're still a full car width behind him. Alright. I thought it was close, but, oh well. We get a P10. We don't cause any wrecks. At least we can take solace in that. We were in a wreck, but nothing I could have done about that, I don't think. Just had to check up for the 25, turn left and to avoid them, and people behind you don't ever check up, so that's what we get. But I'm happy we still got a top 10. That was my goal at the beginning anyway, so even on those crappy old tires that we spun with, somehow managed to drive up a little bit. So that was pretty fun.